Mitsubishi just released their new versions of their esteemed bestseller, or what they call the MVP of MPVs. Over the past few years, competition has obviously been rising up and they had to keep up, so they decided to give us some major updates. But the question is it going to be enough for this very competitive 7-seater slash family car segment? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode on this channel, where here we love to talk about the things that help us win in life. And today, I'm gonna be discussing with you the 2026 Mitsubishi Xpander. We'll be talking about what's new about this model, and I'm gonna hope to give you a bit of a variant comparison as usual, starting from the top of the line Cross, down to the mid-variant GLS, and then ultimately the base model GLX. So what are we waiting for? Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here we go! Okay, let me begin with their engine. So from the top of the line down to the base model, all three of these variants have the same reliable and proven and tested 1.5 liter engine. It's basically going to be the same amount of torque and power, and still the dreaded by a lot of people, the 4-speed automatic transmission. For a lot of people though, it's also a benefit, or a lot of people still really like that automatic transmission. But again, this is just a 4-speed. A lot of people really say that they are not satisfied with the amount of power for a family car. So I guess for me, it's just going to be, do you want a CVT, or do you still prefer to have that automatic transmission, which allows you to enjoy right away the sudden, burst of speed, or that feeling that we really love, especially for those who have driven manual transmissions. So again, you have the same engine, and the good news is still you have the same very good amount of ground clearance of 225 millimeters. So still it's the class leading, the best in its class in terms of the ground clearance, that SUV type of vibe, especially for floods and for the bumpy roads. So as we go along these variants, you'll be seeing that there are a lot of still the same benefits and features, and there are just gonna be minor upgrades and difference. So let's start with what's new with the Mitsubishi Xpander CROSS. I've always loved the Xpander CROSS looks, but with this new version, it really looks very fresh and very modern, very new, similar with the Triton. I like that they put on this new maroon kind of leather. Kind of reminds me of a Fortuner. Gives you that luxurious look. Honestly, I still prefer black, but I can't deny that it looks really premium with this new touch that Mitsubishi gave you. Next, you still have the 17-inch two-tone alloy wheels, but this time it's a new design. They're basically marketing this as the SUV version, and it has this triangular new design. Let me know in the comments what you think about these new wheels. The next upgrade that I really love is you now have this 8-inch LCD display, or for your instrument cluster, that is derived from the Mitsubishi X-Force. It really looks good. I love how it looks, the configuration that they did. And then you now have that 10-inch infotainment display, much better than the previous one. For a modern, family or 7-seater family car, I really like it. Not to mention that now it comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you no longer need those messy cables. You can now just enjoy your CarPlay and Android Auto, so that's really a welcome upgrade. Next, for the Xpander CROSS, you have 6 speakers including 2 tweeters, so that's also a very great part for the entertainment aspect of the car. And then for the back, for the second row, you have a headrest for your middle passenger, together with your center armrest with 2 cup holders. It's finally here with the Xpander CROSS, our most favorite feature of all time. Can you believe this? The new Xpander CROSS now has a 360 panoramic view. So you no longer just can enjoy the great looks of the Xpander CROSS, but even enjoy driving it with peace of mind, because now it's gonna be a lot easier for you to maneuver through tight spaces, and most especially park your very awesome car. So when it comes with your other key features, there you have it on the screen: LED fog lamps, LED DRLs, and still you have this what Mitsubishi calls the yaw control, or basically an assist in terms of keeping the car as grounded as possible while you're cornering. And to match that sophisticated vibe, of course, you have your leather steering wheels with electronic parking brakes and auto hold brake system to complete that relaxing or that enjoyable drive, especially with heavy traffic. You have power sockets from the front to the back, from the first row to the third row, to make sure that all of your devices are fully charged. And as much as I love this new version of the 2026 Xpander CROSS, still you have your cons right here. No speed sensing door locks. Yes, you have a workaround for that, but I believe that these workarounds, it can cause your warranty to be voided, especially with the electrical side. Still, you have one of the major cons of the Xpander, which is it only has 4 airbags, and then you don't have wireless charging, even though it leveled up in terms of the tech. You only have rear drum brakes. You don't get to enjoy all disc brakes compared with the other competitors on this segment. And then last but not the least, you still don't have advanced driver's assist systems. So at this price, again, it would have been great if you had those sensing capabilities, unlike its direct competitors. It would make you feel a bit behind in terms of the safety features of this car, thinking especially that this is a family car. So I guess that's what you'll be missing. And then for the point of other people saying that they wanted EV options for the Xpander CROSS, yes, that's totally valid, especially with this day and age, with all that traffic going on. It would be great to enjoy this well-beloved family car in a hybrid version. Other Asian countries have that option, but we don't have that here. But if you ask me, as long as the other competitors in the 7-seater segment, most of them don't have this hybrid version yet. So I guess that for me, that's not going to be much of a big deal yet as of now. So those are the things that you're gonna be enjoying, and some of the things that you're gonna be missing with this new Xpander CROSS. Now let's go to the mid variant GLS. So just like the Xpander CROSS, you now also have a new front grille for the Xpander GLS and even GLX, the base model. You have this horizontal chrome line, which I really love. It makes the car look so much wider and bigger. It's kind of giving you that SUV look. So that's really nice for the mid and the base model. Still, you have this new 17-inch alloy wheels, two-tone. And I'm so glad to say that even at the mid variant, you now get to enjoy as well this 360 panoramic view angle. So even with the GLS, they gave that to us right now. So that's a good news for those who are looking to buy the more elegant option, which is for the Xpander CROSS. It's a bit sportier look, and I know a lot of people still really like the clean look or the other version of the Xpander. And comes with that as well is the 10-inch infotainment display and your 8-inch LCD instrument panel or instrument cluster. Plus, your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is now wireless as well, same with the Xpander CROSS for the GLS. And again, to complete that entertainment aspect of the car, you also have 6 speakers for your Xpander GLS. But wait, there's more. Mitsubishi also gave you what you are supposed to enjoy before with just the CROSS variant. You now also have with the GLS, again, this what they call the yaw control, still going to help you enjoy those spirited drive with safety. And speaking of all the good things about the Xpander GLS, here you have the other key features: cruise control, push start button, that very soft handling, electric power steering wheels, electronic parking brakes, auto hold braking system, great for traffic, and then your digital AC controls, and again, power sockets from the front to the back. For the cons, these are the things that you'll be missing. One major con for me is the fabric seats, but you have leather materials for the center armrest and for your elbow paddings here at the side. So not bad at all. I can live with that, I think, and you can just spend some money installing on some leather cover for your seats. Again, you don't have speed sensing door locks. You only have 4 airbags. No wireless charging, still just rear drum brakes only, and that 4-speed automatic transmission, and not having the advanced driving system. So now we've discussed the top of the line and the mid variant. Now let's go with your standard or your base model. The Mitsubishi Xpander GLX has also been one of the most requested by you guys. I have noticed that when it comes with the base models, the Xpander GLX has also been one of those top options. So what do you have for this specific variant? So priced at just a hair above 1 million, 1,099,000 pesos for the GLX manual and 1,159,000 for the automatic transmission. So very close price range. Do you think you're gonna be going for a manual or just continue to enjoy the convenience of the automatic? Just let me know in the comments. But for this new version, it's very similar. What's gonna be different is just basically your transmission. Aside from that, you're gonna enjoy all of these other perks and benefits. So one major aspect that I really love about the Xpander base variant is having the cruise control. So for a base model, that's very impressive. Still, you're gonna be able to enjoy that soft electric power steering wheels, the power sockets for all 3 rows, and most of all, you're gonna be able to enjoy, even with a standard model, the 17-inch two-tone alloy wheels. But for your cons, these are the things that you're not gonna be able to enjoy compared with the mid and the cross variants. So major con is you just have the halogen headlights, but at least it's multi-reflector type. You just have halogen fog lamps. Again, at least you have a fog lamp. Unfortunately, you won't have DRLs, no push start button, you won't have the yaw control. You're gonna have to be a bit extra careful. Still, you have fabric seats. You'll only have urethane for your steering wheels. You won't have, unfortunately, the new instrument cluster similar with the X-Force. You will only have 7-inch infotainment display with wired Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Can't enjoy that wireless connectivity yet. But again, good news. I've been sharing with you guys a lot of those USB dongles that will enable you to still enjoy that wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even YouTube, Netflix, and TikTok. So I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Going back with your cons, unfortunately, you only have 4 speakers compared to the 6 with the higher variants. Not being able to enjoy speed sensing door locks, no wireless charging, having only rear drum brakes, not having the advanced driving systems. But again, main difference that you won't be able to enjoy with GLX is having just the traditional or the manual handbrakes. You won't be able to enjoy the under-seat storage for your extra things here at the passenger side. And lastly, you only have knob type for your aircon controls. So in conclusion, for your new Xpander CROSS, GLS, and GLX, I think that it really looks fresh. It really looks new. If you're gonna be buying one this year, I think that you'll be really happy. You just really have now some of the most important things. I think it's gonna be really good enough for a 7-seater or a family car. But speaking of it being a family car, just the major safety aspects like the sensing and just the 4 airbags, the speed sensing door locks, I think these 3 are just the ones that I would wish could have been there. But again, I think that it will be very difficult to keep it at this price point, especially with all the benefits that you're gonna be enjoying. So I'm just really grateful to be able to share with you guys as early as I can, give you some kind of a variant comparison, so that if you're someone who's looking to buy the Xpander, now you have an idea of the perks that you're gonna be loving and some of the things that you're gonna be willing to let go and sacrifice. I would love to know your thoughts on the comment section, guys. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this to your loved ones and your friends. This has been Ronnie with Project Gentleman, reminding you that whatever choice that is that you're about to make, God knows what's best for us, and that if you make Him your Father and your Lord and your Savior, that's when you truly win in life. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you on the next video. Ciao.